Today on Boardball, it's cold out, I'm stuck in the house, so let's play some baseball. Hello and welcome to Boardball. My name is Ed, and today we are playing Deadball. One big thing I like about this game is that you can play almost any way you want. There's a full circuit of fake teams in the book. You can just make up players, like Rob and I did on the last episode we did, link in the description, or you can do what I'm doing today. Using the formulas provided in the book, I am replaying the matchup from the 4th of July of 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. Maybe my Giants won't lose this game. We explained this last time, but in case you need a reminder, the batter rolls two 10-sided dice, and the pitcher rolls whatever die corresponds with their ERA. You put those two numbers together and you get the modified swing score for the at-bat. If it matches or is lower than the batting target, it's a hit. If it adds up for a 0 to a 5 total, it's what's called a critical hit, which means it's at least a double. If the score is 1 to 5 points over the batting target, it's a walk. Anything higher than that, it's an out. And if the modified swing score is over 70, there's a chance for a double play. So, getting that out of the way, let's play. First up, we have Denard Span. The problem with D4s, it's kind of hard to pick up. Alright, I rolled a 96. And Fulmer's ERA was bad enough that we have to roll this die and subtract from this. Obviously, that's not even going to be nearly enough to get a hit, but we do this anyway. That's 2, so your modified swing score there is 94. And when you make it out, you consult the number in the ones place to figure out how the out was made. That's 4, so Span grounded out to second base. Alright, 1 out for Joe Panic. 81 drops down to an 80, that's a 0, so Panic struck out. One thing we missed last time was the righty-righty, lefty-lefty matchup. So next up is Hunter Pence. Hunter Pence is facing a right-handed pitcher, so this time, instead of subtracting this number from the modified swing score, we add it. The pitcher's die goes up a level when it's a righty-righty or lefty-lefty matchup. 45, 48, Pence flies out to center field, and the Giants go down in order. So now it is Detroit's turn to bat. And the first batter is Ian Kinsler against Matt Cain, who did not pitch well, so for Matt Cain's pitch die, that's the D12, I have to subtract that. 77, minus 6 is 71, struck him out. Alex Avila, 39, minus 7 is 32. 8, 9, 31, that is 5 over. So Alex Avila walked. And yes, the Tigers catcher bats second in this game. Justin Upton. Uh-oh, that's an 11. That's a 1. Because that rolled a 10. So now the swing score is down to 1, and the first hit is a critical hit. So here's a critical hit. Now we roll this guy. That's a 13. But every hit goes up a level with a critical hit. So that's a run-scoring triple. And it is already 1-0 Tigers. For Miguel Cabrera. Gee, this didn't go well, did it? Oh, never mind. I rolled a 95. minus 12, 85, 84, 83. So he grounded out the first, but in a way that the runner could not advance. So now I have 2 outs and a guy on third for J.D. Martinez. It's 56. And once again, I forgot about that. So now this is righty-righty, so now I roll a D8 and subtract. 56 minus 7 is 49. He is still very out. And that is a fly out to the right fielder to end the inning. So after 1 inning, it's 1-0 Tigers. Brandon Belt. Uh-oh. That's a 2. And I had to subtract that because it's lefty-righty, so I guess that modified swing score is minus 2. Alright. Rolling for a critical hit. 18. It's gone. Brandon Belt goes deep. And we are tied at 1. 3 single, and this time I actually have to roll for the defense. So to roll for the defense, you roll the D12 and consult the chart here. If I roll a 1 or a 2, it's an error. If I roll a 12, it's an out. That's 9. So nothing changes, that's still a single. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Aha, I found it. Let's try that again. Ooh, that's a 1. He kicked it. That is a single and an error. Two down for Joe Panic. That's a 24, which means that this is a hit. This is a hit. That's a 2. That's a single, uncontested. Run scores, and it's 2-1 Giants. So nobody on and 2 out for Miguel Cabrera. There's going to be a problem. I rolled a 0. Yeah, no. Miguel Cabrera goes deep, as Miguel Cabrera does. So Miguel Cabrera with a solo shot, and we are tied up at 2. These singles to lead off top of the 4th for Brandon Belt. 16, 12, another hit. 18, that's a triple. 8, no change. Belt's on 3rd. Buster scores. And just like that, it's 3-2 Giants. Brandon Crawford, 71, 68, 68, that is less than 70, so that is a sac fly. Brandon Belt scores, and it's 4-2 Giants. So it's a guy on second, 2 outs. For Iglesias. Still rolling this guy. Ready. 4. This is going incredibly well for for Iglesias here. So Castellanos pretty much guaranteed he scored. 17, that's a double, so that's a triple. So Iglesias triples, a run scores, and it's 4-3. Posey. 5, 7, barely, just an ordinary hit. That's why you roll the pitcher die. 18, didn't matter. 2, kicked it. That is an error on the triple. So the center fielder fielded the ball and kicked it, allowing Posey to score on this hit. Nothing like a good old Little League home run, huh? And the Giants are back up by 2. For every run allowed over 4 for a starting pitcher, this drops. So Fulmer's pitch die level is now minus D8. So now if he faces a lefty, which he is right now, I have to roll this thing and subtract. Brandon Belt. Rolled an 89. Not really too worried about that one, are we? Yeah, that's an 81. Hey, you finally got Brandon Belt out this time. By the way, there are ways for a pitcher's die to go up a level, but we haven't encountered them yet in this game. And that's 10. So that's a righty. And he rolls this thing, which is probably going to turn this into a critical hit. And it didn't. Guess I shouldn't have said anything, huh? Iglesias. Uh-oh. That's a 1. That's a -6. That's a critical hit. There's a good chance Castellanos is scoring here. 4. Yeah, that's a double. And let me check the critical hit thing, because I believe Castellanos scores. But I want to check on that. Yep, runner's always taking extra base. Castellanos scores, and the Tigers are within 1. Fulmer's day is done. We're going to give Green a try, who on a righty-lefty adds a D8. Slider. 27. 37. See that right there? That's a benefit, because the sure hit turned into an out, thanks to this pitcher. Alright, Kane's day is also done. Now pitching for the Giants, Hunter Strickland, who also adds a D8 for a righty-lefty matchup. One out, guy on third, infield still in for Miguel Cabrera, the guy for whom being the infield in is probably a pretty frightening proposition. Maybe not as much as Giancarlo Stanton, but that's still pretty frightening. Yeah, that's a 12. And that's a 6. So 12 and 6 is 18. That's a hit. So we now roll this thing with the infield in. 8. Batter doubles. Yeah, 8. That's a double. So he scores. He is on second with an RBI double. And we're tied. And Strickland drops a die rating because he allowed a run. And as a reliever. Green stays in. So because he's about to pitch his second inning, his die roll drops 1. So Joe Panic. Oh. Cat delay. Hi. Alright, let's see what happens. 7. Single roll for defense. So, yes, hi. How are you? Alright. Eight. Nothing changed. Alright, you go away. Alright, so there's a man on first for Buster Posey. 24. Oh, that's not enough. 30, but that's another hit. 16. Double. Everybody scores. Apparently I shouldn't have left that reliever in, huh? Because now he drops another level. Uh-oh. And the Giants have retaken the lead. By the way, Castellanos has been up to bat 4 times and has reached base on all 4 of them. He's 3 for 4 with a fielder's choice. So, new pitcher is going to be... See, we already used Green. Shouldn't use Verlander because, you know, starter. So we're going to use that guy because his name is amazing. Stumpf is now pitching for the Tigers. Minus D4, that's a lefty, which is not the best matchup in the world, but, you know, here we go. 58, 56, so he grounds out to short for Hungley. 46, 45, grounds out to third, and Slater. 50, 47, flies out to left, and it is the bottom of the 9th inning. And your score, Giants, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Tigers, 5. And so we bring in, I mean, we should bring in the closer, but that die looks gross. So instead, I'm going to bring in Crick, who is D4. All right, and this is the part of the Tigers. This is the part of the lineup the Tigers want up right now because Crick is facing 2, 3, 4. Avila, Upton, Cabrera. This could get ugly. Avila. So he's a lefty. 74, 75. Well, that's a good start for him. We have 1 out for Justin Upton. So these things, and it's a righty, so now that's an 8-sided die to add. 10, 11, he's on. He is on. 8, single. So there's a guy on first and 1 out for Miguel Cabrera. 20, 23, that's a hit. 13, double roll for defense. 4, no change. So he is on first, he's on third, he's on second, with JD Martinez up, who, let's be honest, is going to be intentionally walked. So we have the bases loaded, infield in, with 1 out for Victor Martinez. So that's a +4. The game's over. That's a 2. 3. Alright, game's over. Let's see how bad this is. This is a critical hit. 14. It's a 14. That's a triple. Supposed to be a triple, but, well, he doesn't even need to get that far. So, He scores. He scores. He gets the third. He stops at second. 2 runs are in. And the Tigers walk it off. Wow! So your final score, Tigers 7, Giants 6. And that's going to do it for this Cabin Fever edition of Boardball. My name is Ed. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the bleachers when the snow melts.